Do not attempt to adjust your screen. This is the correct screen. As you can see, it's still dark out. But we're getting ready to get up now. It's about 6:20, maybe 6:25. And I look like Angry Vigilante without a mask on, but ugly. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get out of bed. Let's get some water. Talk to you when I'm up and in front of the mirror. Yay. Oh, I did do my meditation. I did my journaling. So that I at least did. Okay. Okay. Once again, do not attempt to adjust the screen. All right. So, got our water right here. Put a little bit of. I feel like I did this last night. And just to put some brain health in. I'm almost down to the last of these, so that means you will be getting a review of it. Where the hell are my socks? My patas are cold. You know, nothing good comes when your patas are cold. When your patas are cold, your patas are cold. For those of you who don't know, patas meaning socks. Jeez. It is starting to light up really good outside. Okay, stretch. Oh. It's so funny to think that once upon a time, even, getting socks on was difficult. That's a wild thing to even admit, but it's true, and that shows how far I've come. So we're going to get our steps in. We're going to get our body weight workout in. I do got one more session to do for meditation to bring me up to 30. I think I'm at 20, either 17 or 22 now, one or two. I'm going to do that while I'm walking because they just released a new challenge that starts today. So I'm gonna go ahead and listen to that while I'm walking. but the journaling is done. So, as a matter of fact, my last night while I was asleep, my one of my gym managers, Snowball, she wrote me saying that I could get promo on a server. It's a true crime server. I'm like, I don't know if I should do that because that, but then again, that is getting people to it. So I'm gonna ask her about that later. I can reach out to some old coworkers while I'm walking as well. Virtual office hours will have to happen today. I could reach out and start asking. The study group I could do as well. Anyway, just another plug. If you want to be a part of my Discord server, it's in the description. But I guess while we have you here, we might as well just get it out of the way now. Let's see, what do we have?
Namaste. Let's begin our practice for today with a seated cat-cow stretch. With your hands to your legs, inhale, lift through your heart. Exhale, round your spine, chin towards your chest. Continue coordinating this movement with your breath. With each inhale, lift through your heart, tilting your pelvis forward lightly, drawing your shoulder blades down your back, creating a mild back bend. And with each exhale, round your spine, lengthening your tailbone under slightly, coiling your navel back, drawing your chin towards your chest, stretching through your back body. Release and return to center, transitioning into shoulder rolls. Lift your shoulders up, back, down, and around. Refining this movement by relaxing the muscles at the base of your neck. Continue sitting tall as you switch directions. Lift your shoulders up, forward, down, and around.
Let's slow it down a little bit.
Release and return to center. Moving into a lateral neck stretch. Sitting tall, relax your right ear towards your right shoulder.
We're going the wrong way right now.
Reach your left arm away and towards the earth, keeping your shoulders down and back. When you're ready, begin to point and flex through your left hand, bending at your wrist, waking up the energy of your wrist and hand. Release and repeat on the opposite side. Sitting tall, relax your left ear towards your left shoulder. Reach your right arm away and towards the earth. When you're ready, begin to point and flex through your right hand, bending at your wrist. Release and return to center. Clasp your hands beneath your right leg. Extend, lengthening through your heel, and bend at your knee. Continue with this movement, stretching through your hamstrings and calf muscles, creating more mobility in your joints. Pause and hold with your right leg extended. Begin to point through your toes and flex through your heel, stretching to the top of your foot, sole, and ankle.
I have no clue where the hell she... I don't think that's a green screen. I just think she's well traveled.
Release and repeat on the opposite side. Sitting tall, clasp your hands beneath your left leg. Extend, lengthening through your heel, and bend at your knee. Continue moving at your own pace, gradually increasing the range of
she's
motion.
either the seaside, I don't know. It could be that, I have no idea. She just might be one of those people that could just travel.
With your left leg extended,
because everywhere she goes is beautiful.
And flex through your heel, waking up the energy of your foot and ankle. Release and return to center. Moving into a lateral stretch variation, reach your left hand to your right leg and your right arm up and over to the left, lifting up and out of both sides of your waist, taking a few slow, deep breaths here.
Very straight. Allow your spine to get that full stretch.
Slowly release and keep your left hand to your right leg, adding a twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, rotate your torso to the right, placing your right hand behind you for support, rotating from your navel, ribs, and chest. Slowly unwind and repeat this sequence on the opposite side. With your right hand to your left leg, reach your left arm up and over to the right, keeping your top shoulder open to the sky, lengthening through your left side body. Lift your torso to upright, adding a twist. Maintain your right hand to your left leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, rotate your torso to the left, placing your left hand behind you for support.
Try to get a little deeper in the stretch as you exhale and inhale.
Slowly unwind and return to center. Closing our practice for today, placing your hands in prayer position, allowing the moment to honor yourself. Namaste.
Namaste. All right, let's get out of here.
That was
All right, so it's a little bit after 7 o'clock, and I found a new walking partner. Don't ask me what the hell this is, but oh well. Found it on the ground. I'm gonna take it home, clean it up a little bit. You know, Buzz Lightyear finally has a little friend. And I found this McDonald's piece. I don't have St. Charles. I don't have any of this color yet, but I think I need Kentucky to finish up the reds. And I think I need two more of the railroads to win whatever. I don't really give a shit. Anyway, let's just talk for a second about the hurdles and the things that kind of go into a weight loss, fat loss transformation journey, whatever you guys want to call it, because I hate calling it a journey. I like to call it a transformation. I think the hardest part is deciphering what's real from noise. There's always going to be people that's going to want to tell you how you should do it. You should do it like this. You should do it like that. You know, you should do it this way, that way. No. The way you're doing it is wrong. Only the way I do it is correct. So you should only do it the way I do. I tell you to do it. Which is rather bullshit. I say whatever way gets you the results that you're looking for and keeps them off is the way you should go. Example, I walk every day. I try to get a bare minimum a day of 10,500 intentional steps. Not steps total, but when I come out here on these walks, I try to make it total 10,500 intentional steps. So that way it is part of my
EAT, exercise activity thermogenesis, sorry. Instead of just doing like things like pacing around, or which is non-exercise. Though there are ways to make the non-exercise into exercise. Like, for example, when I go to the store, yes, can I drive? Sure, I can drive. Do I want to drive? No. So guess what happens? I just simply put a little, as they call it, put some ass into it, and you end up burning more calories like that. Now, is that a surefire method? Not always. Can it be? Yeah. Like I say, just put some ass into it. Put your whole ass into it, not just half your ass. Put your whole ass into it. So what is putting some ass into it? That is a double fast walk. Does it work? Yes. Now, here's the thing to also know. Don't push yourself harder than what you are, I wouldn't say comfortable with, but don't push yourself harder than you know you can really go. So if you know you are not equipped right now to do a double fast walk, you can only do a 1.5 speed walk. Okay, go for a 1.5 speed walk and let that do. That's part of the reason why I'm kind of glad my old walking partner is out, because it wasn't the fact that she wanted me to do something that was dangerous, or it was just something I wasn't exactly ready for yet. Especially when you're trying to tell them exactly, hey, this doesn't mesh with my goals. So, part of the reason sometimes I do miss having that walking partner, but once again, we now have a new walking partner. So, anyway, enough of the joke. Let's go ahead. Let's get back on the track. Let's get some body weight done. I will talk to you in a break. Well, at least it's not cold right now. It is kind of cool, but it's not cold. Anyway, got the bag. Go Mariners. We beat the Blue Jays last night. Yay. So now we're going to go ahead and get up here and get a little bit of work done, get a little bit of training done. I got a training class today for one of my classes. And I got to talk to the people in my wonderful, beautiful little, what do you call it? In my study group. I did say we were going to talk to them more this week, so let's talk to them a little bit more. Anyway, going to get up here, going to do this, and then we'll get home around maybe, I have no clue. And we'll do a little bit of cooking. I took some chicken out. I got some, anyway. I got some potatoes I need to cut up. I got some onion I need to cut up. I had to throw away one of those bunches of, whatever. So we're going to go ahead. And I got the rest of these greens. Yeah, one bunch of greens I didn't get to. The other one, I got a few leaves left. We'll go ahead and cut up and throw in. Neither here or there. Neither a bad thing. Anyway, let's get on up here. Let's get some work done. And, I will talk to you somewhere in between. We are currently headed home. It's a little early, but what we're going to do is we're going to throw the chicken in the oven, the potatoes in the oven, and then we'll get back out and probably do about 45 minutes walk and then go from there. Gotta dice up the potatoes first, gotta dice up an onion, gotta throw those collard greens under some water. There's not a whole lot of them at this point, so totally forgot I was in my own refrigerator this morning, the little one, and I forgot I had some oranges in there. Oh God, they went bad after a few months in there. Oh well. So, but while I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and make up a coffee, which I don't think we need anymore. But I'll throw in like coffee with some of that protein powder and maybe some and maybe a banana with some peanut butter just to hold us over a little bit, and we'll go from there. So what we got in here is we got our chicken down there at the bottom. We got potatoes roasting right there. That chicken is probably going to be about another 10 minutes. And then we got this right here. Oh, God, what the hell? Anyway, we got potatoes roasted in there. I just diced them up, threw them in with some, with a little bit of olive oil, some whatever. And right there, I tried to kind of do like a, something like a kale chip, except all I had was collards. And let's just say those ain't it. I'll show you when they're done. Let's give it about another 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Okay. What we are going to do is we are going to crunch a munch. All right. So as you can see, we got steam rising. Ooh, we're well over. Not really. We are, but we aren't, because I may have accidentally taken a couple bites of these as I was cooking them. They didn't turn out well. So, anyway, what we got is one chicken, some green beans, some of those collard green chips. Didn't turn out to be a damn thing. And some nice potatoes. Do you really get it? They were getting ready to turn anyway, so figured we try a little something. We'll never try again. Anyway. Let's go ahead. We'll find something to watch, and I don't know what we're going to watch. What the hell is that?
Sorry about that. Anyway, gonna eat this. We'll find something to watch real quick. I don't know what, but we'll find something to watch. And I hit you. Well, we did the stretching. We did the cold shower. Now it's just fruit and veg. And there's really nothing to watch. Unless I really just want to watch some crap. And that's really all there is crap. You know what? Dr. Chris Rayner. Check you out later.
Honest about it. Don't lie about it. If you want to stay
All right.
in bed and eat yourself to death and not walking and let everybody
Well, I
leave
seen
you
the other day.
after physical therapy, say so.
Margaret continues to ignore the doctor, who, remember,
Got
does genuinely have the best
chicken.
intentions at heart for Margaret, and she decides
One of
to
the
embarrass
240
herself
the last
further
four of these,
by crying
thingamajigs.
and calling her mother on
And we
the
got
phone after
potatoes.
Dr. Now continues to tear her apart.
Look, I'm not dealing with this.
But you're trying to
And we got
manipulate
hot sauce.
people to
Yeah,
agree.
I'm able to.
And no, I won't wait forever either.
You're not going to be able to manipulate your way around me.
I'm done. I'm not
Don't
dealing
blame
with
me.
it.
I wouldn't wait either.
You may be able to manipulate other people to get what you want, but you're not going
There we go.
to be able to manipulate me. We did the surgery and we told you to go home and keep working with PPE and psychotherapy. And then
There we go.
after a month, you stopped doing everything. You didn't show up, and now you just stay in the bed and not walk. And you haven't lost any weight. Which part of that is not true?
I like these pork nuggets. These are good.
Come get me now. Yes.
I really should have salted these, but that's
You
fine.
either just get me more or I'm missing figure out what to get out of here. I'm done.
Dr. Now ripping Margaret apart to the point where she needs to cry and call her
Anyway.
mother is probably one of the most savage moments on the show by Dr. Now, and one of the most embarrassing for a patient. And it's just made worse by how big of a baby
Something.
Margaret is about it. Throughout her episode, Margaret constantly
I wanna keep
complains
harping
about
on.
food, which is the same as LaTonya, who, despite eating massive meals before her hospital visit, claimed she was starving.
Please find
which
what
ended in
works
a
for you.
savage put down by Dr. Now. Before she meets
Please.
Dr. Now, though, LaTonya lives in Louisiana, and at 37 years old, she already weighs over 600 pounds.
It's easy to
which
fall
makes
into
her
a trap of
barely
listening
get
to
out
what
of
other
bed
people have to
because of
say.
her weight. And because of
Find
this,
what works
she
for
has a
you.
caretaker, and the caretaker feeds her whatever she wants,
And keep it
no matter
moving.
how big the meals are. Now, in my opinion, if someone has a caretaker,
We're
there
gonna
needs
tell
to
you
be
all kinds of
clear limits
things.
on how much
Do what
they
works
feed
for
them.
you.
Because honestly, it's ridiculous that a caretaker is just expected to keep shoveling food into somebody who's already destroying themselves. This isn't really caring for them. Real care would be helping them get healthier, not just enabling them to eat more. But anyway, that's a different discussion. And someone who does want LaTonya to lose weight is Dr. Now. And when LaTonya's weight is revealed to be
Yeah, with
632
the
pounds,
potatoes.
Dr. Now reveals a shocking fact.
And we are taking requests.
5 years ago, when you were 482 pounds, and now you're 631 pounds.
So LaTonya attempted weight loss 5 years ago, but instead she just gained
Sound
over
like my
100
fellow
pounds
neighbor.
instead of losing any in that time frame. Dr. Now questions her about this and asks her about her eating habit. Because realistically, she must be eating a ridiculous amount of food to put this weight on.
Your eating habits look like when you usually wake up.
I don't know what
when
they
you
doing
usually
out there.
start eating.
I wake
got-
up at like
I got
10:30.
neighbors in the house, neighbors camping in
at
the.
like 12 o'clock.
What do you usually eat?
Bacon, eggs, grits.
Are you hungry in the morning?
I got neighbors just doing
Well, if you're
everything.
hungry, you don't have to eat.
But they're cool people.
The doctor told me that if
They're quiet.
metabolism
I'm not gonna knock them.
is high or low or something like that.
Okay, let me take you.
And these potatoes are
Everybody got
smash, for
confused,
real.
But you should never get confused about one thing. Eat less.
Yes.
Okay? There's no confusion with that. Okay? Now, if you really put the math together, you have eaten the food that
And more
belongs for
water.
the next 4 years ahead of time. So don't feel like you have to eat. Okay?
I got you.
Dr. Now telling LaTonya she's eaten enough food for 4
Okay.
years is crazy.
Anyway.
Especially when you consider that 4 years worth of food at 2,000 calories a day is around 2.5 million calories. So Dr. Now gives her a weight loss.
Let's go
program,
ahead.
So she doesn't overeat again. But remember,
I'm gonna eat this, drink this, watch this,
shouldn't
talk
be
to you in a minute.
surprised that when she gets weighed at her
tomorrow. Like I have no
Alright,
desire to eat anymore at all, and I don't
brought
usually feel like
in
this. If you guys know me, you know.
These
So let's just down these
grapes.
last.
But I had a
things
thing
of
like
cheesecake.
this of them left, so I just said take it.
I have been sweating
So I'm calling
nonstop
it
today.
2
It's disgusting.
servings
I
break.
smell it. And the amount of dishes I've done is like the same amount of dishes I've done
Tell you what,
in
though.
like 3 months. It's incredible.
If these make you
I
poop,
don't know how he consistently does this day in and day out. Mad respect to him.
good.
Okay, the cheesecake is done, and it looks like there's no more food for the day, which I am so happy
Good.
about, and I never thought I'd be happy to
I'll get a
finish
banana.
these. That just is something that is new to me. So
And some
I'm
peanut
pretty
butter
sure I hit
for
close to
dessert.
10,000 calories, which is pretty insane because a lot of this food was considered clean food. So that is going to wrap up this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe
Finish
to the
cleaning
channel
up
if
the
you're new,
kitchen.
and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Oh, this banana is actually not bad for the outside. Not as sweet either, so. Oh well.
Ollie,
That's
I
very
got
good.
donuts. They're hot off the press.
No, we aren't ending a little early, which is fine. And as we're getting we're in the 40s now, which means we're coming up on Thanksgiving, Christmas, stuff like that. And I was talking to my new coach, and I told her, we're going to take
What is going on, guys? Will here.
Christmas,
Welcome to
New Year
the
off.
video. So this one is for the people starting off their fitness journey. I'm going to be showing you guys what you should do.
Actually, we're
and
gonna
what
take
you shouldn't
Christmas
do by
off.
showing you guys what I did back in 2013 in my first year of training,
And come
as well as
back
what I would do now
right
completely
before New
differently.
Year.
So back in 2013, I tracked everything. I tracked my food on my fitness pal. I tracked my workouts, even how I was feeling
But I
when
told
woke
her,
up. In this little journal right
if
here. So what we're going to do is take a day of eating from my fitness pal as well as a
you see
workout
me
from this
walking
journal
around
to see the mistakes of 2013
with a
Will
turkey,
didn't
collard
know good
green,
things.
sweet potato wrap, punch me. Because it's probably my 7th one.
So as soon as I woke up and my feet touched the floor, I would sprint to the kitchen and get
Of the
myself some
morning.
BCAAs because I thought I was going catabolic. So even in 2013, I couldn't go an hour without powder. So pretty much I would take any pill, any powder under the sun in my quest to build muscle while still remaining natty, I guess. The truth is you don't need supplements. Of course they can help, but you can build an impressive physique without them. So if I could go back, these are the
Yeah, we
things
get
that I would
into
be
the
taking.
grapes.
Start off, I would take some omega-3s pretty much just for hair,
Now,
skin,
of course.
joints, and nails. I would take a pre-workout to avoid
I'm
withdrawal.
doing all this for
some
a
creatine,
transformation show.
The natty fairy dust, and then of course some protein powder.
If you're just doing it for
convenience,
everyday
and that's
life,
pretty much it.
you don't
Yeah,
have to
so
go ahead
let's
and
get to the
stream
first
these
order of business,
items.
which is making some breakfast.
None of that was probably
All right, so
legible.
here is my breakfast. Total calories come out to 1,415, and the macros on this thing is pretty insane. As you guys can see, 120
And I probably
grams
should
of
be.
protein,
I should probably
90
should have
carbs,
frozen
and
these
60
grapes.
grams of fat. I don't even get 60 grams of fat in a day now. So here we have 4 servings of oatmeal with 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and I mixed in a scoop of protein. So the protein I am using is from Blue Star Nutrition. I'm using pumpkin spice. So pumpkin spice oatmeal in the middle of August. Being basic runs year round in this household. So if you want to pick some of this up,
And-
link will be in the description, 10E10. Also over here we have a massive omelet.
Something she was
5
asking me
eggs, and
was,
a
how come
egg
you
white
don't
with 2
eat
servings
breakfast?
of this habanero cheese. Gonna top it off with some salsa, and there we go.
I don't know.
All right, so this is what you get when an 18-year-old thinks that he's Brian Shaw. So let's get into these oats first, and this is a dense bowl of.
I've never really been a
quick
breakfast
oats, we got
person.
instant oats. Is there a sooner?
I'm not
oat?
really
I don't know.
starving
It smells
or hungry.
Very festive. I feel like it's in the middle of October right now.
Thirsty, yes. Ooh,
Tastes like a slightly
a squirter.
compromised apple pie, but that's still a good thing because you can have this every single day and still fit in your macros. That peanut butter's coming through. Did not always come through.
Not really that hungry in
So
the
I still
morning.
can't get over how I have 60
Fine.
grams of fat in this one meal. And when I think about it, I had that mentality that you got to eat big to get big. And well, that is true, but you're going to eat big to get fat, not to build some muscle. So I always tell people, you want to eat the least amount that you possibly can
Save the tea.
when you're trying to build muscle. So you're not in a huge surplus, you don't gain a lot of fat. And when you're trying to lose fat, you want to eat the most amount you can to
But
keep
we
on
do
fat
need
muscle.
the
So you don't really
workout
need to
protein
eat
intake.
massively. Like now, I eat way less
Massively.
than I did back then. Like, I would have probably a breakfast maybe quarter of the size in calories now, and I'm much bigger. Not a lot of volume of food, but 60 grams of fat. Fills you up quick.
These are sweet.
Okay,
Like sweet,
breakfast
sweet.
down, that was like half my calories for a day currently. Feeling very full. So now this is actually the pre-workout meal. We're going to be heading to a new gym, so not my typical gym. And luckily that gym is like an hour and a half away, so I have time to digest. All right, guys, so we're on a little road trip right now heading to Guelph. So Guelph's like an hour and a half outside of Toronto. And fun fact, that's where I went to university, and that's where I started to lift. So we are going to the Blue Star gym. It's called Project Iron. And that's where we're going to work out today. The gym looks sick by the picture, so I am super excited.
You know, we just opened this either Saturday or Sunday.
This gym is pretty insane. They have like every single sort of equipment that you could possibly imagine. This is probably going to ruin gyms for the rest of my life. You guys see this thing? Like, this is like a rack of like all these handles I've never seen at gyms before. Like, this is like, I feel like I'm like a hunter with a bunch of my guns like lined up here. Okay, so as mentioned, we were doing a leg day today. Although after looking at all these machines, I kind of want to do a full body workout. They have some like machines here that hit the muscles just at completely different angles. I like to hit things at different angles. And I'm looking at my book here. So I tracked everything.
See you
And I
tomorrow.
didn't really track progressive overload. I basically